freaking COVID.
We did Christmas and New Year's episodes. We're fine. We've done it before. We'll do it again.
Christmas and New Year's episodes.
Oh, those episodes, man.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Felt like it was appropriate. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chat Fam podcast. My name's Oya.
My name is Sam.
What are you looking at? Is there something on my shirt?
And my name's Amirza.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you're watching after you've salat.
What?
Nice. Because it's Ramadan, guys. Today's episode. Oh wait, no. Before I get into that, I'm nervous now.
Why are you nervous? What?
I don't know. Before we get into that, sorry. Please don't forget to like and follow and subscribe to us on everything podcast, Apple, Google, Spotify, and YouTube.
Yes.
I don't know. Should I restart?
No, you don't start. It's
Okay.
fine. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Today's episode is all gonna be about Ramadan. Ramadan. So by the time this episode's released, it will probably be just a week before Bloody Eid, which is gonna be.
Remember to take your annual leave, guys?
Yeah. Reminder.
Annual leave.
Yeah.
Pop that right in. So
Pop it in.
Slid it right in.
What?
Okay, anyway, we're gonna talk today's episode, we're gonna talk about Ramadan and Eid, because you know what? Leading up to Ramadan, I feel like I've already had conversations with so many people, like in the office, for example, or like I caught up with some uni friends the other day and they were asking me about it. But yeah, I feel like even though we were saying in one of our other episodes, the Christmas one, for us, Eid and Ramadan is the same scale of like what Christmas is to Christians. So it's weird that I find not a lot of people know about it, or know as much about. Well, then again, we didn't really know much about Christmas, did we? When we were discussing it.
Yeah, that's true.
But actually, if you want to refer back to that episode, I know it's chat, but we do cover a bit of Ramadan related stuff, where we touched on the basics. So, but I thought for this one we could just answer. I found like the most commonly asked questions. So if you want to learn more about it, we can provide those answers for you guys. And also, obviously, just to preface, we're not experts in this. But anyway, but I mean, like, yeah, we'll just be answering on behalf of what we've learnt growing up as kids. So first question I've come across is, what is Ramadan about and why do we do it?
Why do we do it, Mirza? Huh?
I'm not the best person.
Oh, of course.
We fast because we're detoxing.
Oh, stuff it all.
Oh my god, what is going on with this episode? It should be a nice, holy.
This is a nice one.
Spiritual
Sorry.
one.
Informative.
Bloody hell.
I'm not the best person to inform, so I let Smile do the work.
Oh,
You
bloody-
answer it, mate.
All right. Well,
Pressure.
Ramos
Yeah.
is about patience, mate. Mainly about patience. So, it's just testing your patience on, your hunger. So you start fasting at sunrise, and then you can break your fast at sunset. So basically, no water, no food, nothing. And then just like kind of like training your mind and training your body in a way where, like, okay, if you want something, like, kind of don't be like, it's patience and temptation, like being able to resist temptation. But obviously not only that, it's also to kind of like feel how the poor feel, being hungry all the time, every day.
I think
can
also
put ourselves in their shoes.
I think also the month of forgiveness as well.
Yes.
You also mentioned that as well. So at the end of Ramadan, we usually forgive for what we've done in the past. If there's any any sins that we've done to someone or just whatever, and just forgive.
Yeah.
Just basically forgive and move on, I guess.
Yeah. I guess for a lot of people who don't really know about Ramadan, they kind of see it as more of like a physical thing, like us not eating. But mainly it's meant to be more spiritual and mental. And
also spending time over with your family as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we kind of have this rule where, like, okay, it's Ramadan, no going out, being home, and praying together and breaking our fast together and eating together, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just going off that, I feel like that's such a good point because I always see like, it really is not just about the fasting, and I always see like, what did it say? It's just like if Ramadan was only about not eating, then Allah, like God, wouldn't make the poor people not be able to eat, if that makes sense. Like as in it's so much more. It's everything that you guys mentioned. And yeah, so I'll just like put some educational things about the month of Ramadan. So I think it is the most sacred month in the Islamic calendar, right? Because because I was reading it and I mean I know this. I'm just retelling.
Oh, okay.
Retelling. No, but it's when, so it says when the month of Ramadan starts, the gates of heaven are open and the gates of hell are closed. So I remember being taught our good deeds are like multiplied, right, during the month of Ramadan, which is awesome. And then also Muslims believe it was during this month that God revealed the first verses of the Quran. So that is Laylatul Qadr, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Okay. Good on ya.
That's like the peak of holiness of that month.
Yeah, but it's like the last 10 days of Ramadan, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So it's a very special...
Last 10 days, no going out.
Yeah, man. Well, you were not supposed to go out anyway, mate.
I mean,
what are you
true.
talking about, mate?
True.
Yeah. And fasting is also one of the 5 pillars of Islam. I remember learning that as kids. Like, there's that sheet that you were given.
Yeah.
I think it's number 4. Let's test. Do you guys remember?
I don't remember, to be honest.
It's praying.
3 or 4.
Sorry, Mum.
Praying. I know going to Hajj is one.
Donations, or was it another
Yeah,
word for it?
charity.
Zakat.
Zakat.
Yeah.
Fasting, and then the other is... Oh my
what's
god!
the other one?
I
What's
should
the
know.
last one?
Stuff it all. Maybe cut this out because it's.
This is embarrassing.
I did.
Don't tell me, Dad.
Don't tell me, Dad.
Shahada, of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll stuff it all. All right. So how does fasting work? You kind of touched on it, but let's be more specific. So when are we not allowed to eat? What do we do before we're allowed to eat? Before we're not allowed to eat?
Sour.
Yeah.
Sour.
Yeah. So explain
that
how
is?
that goes.
It's before sunrise. We have to eat.
Very good.
Yes.
Basically get woken up, pitch black outside, no
Mm-hmm.
sunlight whatsoever. Usually about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and you
Yeah.
kind of just like stack up your stomach with some foods.
But then again, it really depends on the year because it is moving forward.
Yeah.
Where are we in at the moment? So we've just finished summer, so we are having longer fasting days.
We are slowly having longer fasting days every year.
Yeah. So summer's just ended. It's now autumn. I remember when a couple, like 10 years ago, probably, maybe even more than that, we were like fasting in like right in the middle of winter, and it was the best because it was so short.
Cool.
Short as days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Maghrib would be like 5:30.
No, earlier.
Even
like
earlier,
4
maybe
something.
5?
Like
4:50. Yeah.
So I was gonna mention this. I've got this like Ramadan 33 Ramadan cycle. So we're at 2021 and Ramadan starts April 13th. But it is going back, and I think for us for summer it will be
What year?
2029. So in 10 years
Wow.
Crazy.
in summer.
That is crazy.
So the longest for us, the longest fasting hours will be on December 14th when we start.
Jeez.
2032. So that's very soon.
Yeah, that is crazy. Well, you know what? Just going off that question, one of the commonly asked questions I had was, why do the dates of Ramadan change every year? Do you guys know why?
The moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Very good.
I think the whole calendar,
The whole Islamic
lunar
calendar.
calendar, yeah, sorry, is what the Islamic calendar
We're based on
is.
the moon.
Yeah.
So, do you know what phase of the moon it is?
I don't know. Do you?
No, I don't.
So it's from
I think I've got it.
the new moon to new moon. So new moon meaning like you can't see the
Twilight?
moon at all.
Sorry.
Is that what it is?
Twilight.
Like,
I don't know.
No.
Is Twilight something to do with sun?
No, I'm talking about... Never mind.
Twilight like...
Did you never watch Twilight?
When the
Twilight-
sun's setting?
I'm talking about Twilight New Moon. There's a
Oh.
never mind. Okay, never mind. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, so like new moon and then to new moon. That's it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So that's why in Eid you always see like just the
yeah,
crescent.
yeah. It's so cool.
It's very nice.
Very, very nice.
Very nice.
So another commonly asked question is, do you lose weight during Ramadan? And I've been asked this so many times. Yeah.
Never.
Never. I
think this year I want to, like, when I break my fast, I want to just break it. And just
not go over.
And not
yeah.
go over, like,
Yeah.
unless there's, like, a feast, then, obviously,
Yeah.
there's food everywhere that, indulge once in a while. But I think this year I want to focus on just, like, the spiritual side of it, because... To be honest, I'm going to be nice and honest here. Like, the past couple of years, I haven't been fasting properly. I've been kind of taking days off to focus on my fitness. But this year, I want to really try and fast the whole month, and kind of just take in the spiritual side and just being more modest about my food intake, because especially with COVID as well, this is not the only reason why I want to fast, but I have, like, gained a little bit. But instead of taking days off and not fasting for those days, I want to kind of just step back and be like, okay, let's be a little bit more reserved about my food intake. Because that's also one thing that the Prophet liked to do, where he didn't overeat.
Yeah.
And he would just, like, eat a date, drink some water, that's it, I'm done. And then, just be a bit more modest, I guess, with that.
I feel like I feel so un-Islam or un-Muzi because I don't like dates.
I don't mind dates.
I actually don't like
Oh,
dates
okay,
as well.
good.
I'm not a big fan, but I also...
I will eat it, but I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
Yeah.
Every year I try to eat one to see if I like it, but it's the same result. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's so chewy, and it's just...
And I don't like sultanas. Remember I told you guys I don't like raisins. I don't like any of those kind of... I love sticky date pudding though. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, like, the reason why we eat dates was because
That's what the Prophet
used
did,
to eat. To be fair, though, he used to say that he'd eat one date and drink a couple cups of water for suhoor, which is when we eat before we start fasting. But back in the days, apparently dates were huge. They were like about the size of my hand, probably, maybe even a little bit smaller. So nowadays they're very small.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe that gave him a lot of energy. Because dates are sweet, man.
That's what it was. That's why,
Do you guys know why it's called dates?
Because you can take it on a date. Oh, God.
I was gonna make a joke of this one.
I don't know.
Do you?
I actually don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I thought you had the
No,
answer.
I don't have the answer.
Well, why is an apple called an apple, mate?
Yeah.
That's true.
Bloody
That
hell.
is true. That is true.
All right. Next question. What can I do to be respectful of my Muslim friends during Ramadan? This is a good question.
Just don't say anything.
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
Just treat us as if we're, like, normal, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, oh, sorry, I'm eating in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care. Like, the smell of your food might be nice, but, like, as long as you don't talk about it, like, just take it off of our minds.
Yeah.
You know?
That's very true.
You know what's funny? Like, back in high school when I was fasting, during the time, I try not to swear.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always swear around my friends
Oh
a
my
lot.
God.
So every time I accidentally swear, I'm like, oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
During Ramadan. But, that's what I used to do back in high school.
Jeez. One thing as well, like, we don't drink water. We get it. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's every time, you don't drink water? And I'm like, no, we're not supposed to take anything.
I feel like because I'm like in an office now, everyone also goes, you can't have coffee?
Oh my
And I was like,
God.
don't even remind me that I can't have coffee anymore. Freaking hell, mate.
Oh,
But
jeez.
yeah. Do you guys have coffee during Salwar? Because I do.
No.
I have to.
Sometimes my mum likes to make us tea, but she also likes to make us tea when we break our fast
No,
as well.
okay, yeah.
Like, for me, I quickly just eat like a small snack and then I'll go straight to bed again. Because I just need my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Oh, what is Taraweh or Tarawih prayer?
Do you know what it is?
I know where to do a lot of prayers, but that's
It's
why
one that's longer than
the longer than the normal one. Yeah.
It's either 22223 or
Oh,
443.
Yeah.
It's an 11 raka'at prayer.
It can be more. I forget what the numbers are though. It's like 11 and then like 20 something.
Really?
Whoa.
I swear.
Jeez,
Am I
we only
wrong?
do the 11. That's it, mate. That's all
Yeah.
you're getting from me.
Yeah.
But 11 raka'at just means the amount of times we bow down.
Bow down.
It's a long prayer. Probably takes about 10 minutes.
Probably longer.
I think longer.
When we say 10 minutes, it's not that bad. But honestly, though, it just feels quite long.
Yeah.
My parents aren't too strict about it. They do it every day of the month. But for us, like for me, I already discussed with them. Like, I just want to do it once a week. Because I don't know why we made that deal. I think back then I was working a lot of late night stuff as well. I don't know.
I honestly, I try to
Do you do it every day?
I try to do it every night because I always like not justify it, but I always say to myself, this prayer only exists during Ramadan, which is like the 30 days
That's true.
of the year. So, not trying to sound, not trying to flex.
What's your phone? What's going on?
Oh god. But I do remember, and I feel like your sisters would remember, like back in Najee days, because we did experience fasting during summer. And like having to do taraweh when it was really hot, and like sometimes the surahs were a bit long, but I mean, no, it was okay.
I remember we had to
Good
break our
times.
fast like after Maghrib. Remember that?
Wait.
No, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Sorry. No,
Oh my god!
No, I just remember we were breaking our fast after praying. I just remember like a
No,
vivid
you're
memory.
not allowed to do that.
I don't know.
I think you meant like we break our fast, but we didn't eat yet. Like we eat
yeah,
a day,
maybe,
like
yeah.
drink water. That's what my dad
Yeah.
likes to do.
Yeah.
He's like, can we just break our like eat something small to break it?
Yeah.
Need to go pray first, and
And
then
then
we
eat.
can.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Like, that's after Maghrib
but-
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
we do it
no,
before
oh my
Maghrib.
God.
No, wait, during Maghrib.
But that's mainly because your stomach shrinks so
Yeah.
much. Like he likes to like expand it a bit with a little bit of food, a little bit of like tea to just open it up.
Yeah.
And then let our stomach settle while we pray, and then our stomach's good to go. Because if you eat everything in one go, you're gonna get a stomach ache.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. You'll vom.
You'll
really.
vom, mate. Tack vom.
Jeez. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, last question of these commonly asked questions, but I actually chucked this one in. What does Ramadan mean to you? You kind of already touched it a little,
Yeah.
but do you want to add anything else, mate?
Not really. I think it just changes every year. Like
This
I
is
said.
true. Everyone has like a different.
Again,
Yeah.
I was a bit bundle for the past couple of years. So bundle.
Oh, yeah, you already
remember,
said
do you
yours.
remember what bundle means? Oh jeez.
Oh, I actually forgot now.
Bandel.
Bundle of sticks.
Oh god.
Your chat, bro.
Naughty.
Naughty,
Oh,
naughty.
naughty.
Yeah.
Do you want to say what Ramadan means to you?
Well,
It's a deep question.
No, well, as just on top of what I said, like forgiveness. I feel like for me, the meaning keeps changing every year because I
Yeah.
feel like when you're a kid, it doesn't really mean anything to you.
Yeah.
It's just like you're fasting just the sake of fasting.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
for
feel like
sure.
for me, it keeps changing. But like, it's just like spending time with your family.
Yeah,
It's
I think
like-
that's going to be the main thing for
Yeah.
me this
Yeah.
year is I've made the effort to not make plans, even
Yeah.
though I have a couple plans which I can't really get out of. But
It's
but
hard. It's
even-
really hard.
But
yeah.
I even compensated by like I have plans like 3 weeks ahead, and I've told my mum already. I'm like, okay, I've got this going on, but I'm going to be home early.
Yeah.
But like as an adult, being a 25-year-old, you can't really help
it's
it, you
pretty
know.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think for me this year is family, like
Yeah,
spending time with
definitely.
family, because that's what's important for your parents
Yeah.
and family.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just repeating.
Just
myself.
family, forgiveness. Just think about what you've done in the past year. That is,
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
that you may have done wrong to someone or
Reflection.
reflection.
Yes.
Yes, reflection.
Yes.
But that's me. How about you?
Yeah.
Soraya?
Yeah, no, exactly that. I was just going to say, same thing every year, changes also every year, but I guess the core things are family, reflecting on yourself and bettering yourself and realizing where you need to better yourself in,
Yeah.
like obviously in terms of your faith. And yeah, just like, it's not only a diet physically, but diet for the soul, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
All right, guys. Well, then after we complete our month of fasting, and we touched on it again, we celebrate Eid.
Yay!
So that was happening soon, and Eid Mubarak to all our brothers
For
and
next
sisters
week, yes.
who celebrate. Inshallah, this year we can actually pray. Do you
Yeah,
reckon?
because last year we didn't
Yes.
celebrate.
No,
We did not
It was
celebrate.
the weirdest. We've never celebrated in that way.
Yeah. I remember last year, reminiscing. It's like we just went to my brother's house and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It was
couldn't-
so weird.
It was so weird.
We prayed together and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. It's
was
just
it.
like very
I mean-
intimate but
Yeah.
I don't know.
We did Zoom with family overseas,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
so
Same.
odd. That's all. That's all I can say. I think we did, actually no. We did a Zoom call. Did we? I don't know. I forgot now.
I think you did say that when you guys solat as a family.
Well, last year we did solar every night through Zoom
Yeah.
together, which was pretty funny to be honest. So that was a first. But we'll probably do that again this year. If that worked. So
Yeah. So just another thing to note that I was going to say is it's based again on the moon. So that's why sometimes there's like people who celebrate Eid on different days, which is a little bit weird because shouldn't we all be celebrating on the same day?
different.
Different countries have different views of the moon.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got like a. I have to find it, but yeah, you keep on going.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
that was basically it. We sometimes just have weird, like, I prayed yesterday and celebrated yesterday. Oh, I'm still
Yeah.
fasting today. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It's just different countries kind of have their own different council, I guess.
That's
Like,
true. We go
yeah.
off the council as well, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of leave, I wrote Miz on here because this guy yesterday, he told me he put his leave in for Eid, and then you know what he put as the reason?
What?
Eid Mubarak. And I'm like, do you know what Eid Mubarak means? It means Happy
Happy
Eid. So his reason was Happy Eid. I pissed myself. I was like, oh my god, you're so funny. I can't wait.
I put Ramadan dash Eid Mubarak, okay?
Okay, right.
Just to clarify, okay? Not just Eid Mubarak.
Dumbass.
Imagine the person
Dumbass.
for payroll.
Yeah.
Eid Mubarak.
I don't celebrate Eid. You know, right. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
my god! Wait, isn't one of your colleagues Muslim? as
Yeah,
well?
so at
Like-
least our manager's Muzi,
dude.
so she will understand
So
that.
she'll...
Yeah, but then she'll also be like, "Why is he wishing me like Eid Mubarak now?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling us she actually doesn't practice being like fasting at
Yeah.
all. So
But I
she's
mean,
fine.
she knows about it.
She knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I don't know why you have to put
Anyways,
that.
I had
Oh
to
my God.
insert it because it was funny. Anyway, you know what's another thing I find is sometimes awkward after prayer is like, what do you guys say when you like greet people and you know? Do you mean like when you after you salat at Eid,
Oh,
the morning prayer,
yes,
and then you have to greet everyone that you see? What do you guys say?
Maaf lahir batin.
Yeah, which means forgive me. What does batin mean?
I don't know, but lahir, it just sounds like I'm saying sorry that I've been born or something like that.
Yeah, right?
Wait, is that actually
No,
what it
no,
means?
no, because it's
So I've been born.
no, because yeah, it
Because
means ma'af.
lahir
means
means
birth.
birth, like born. Ma'af is sorry.
Why are you apologizing that you were...
I don't know.
I should look into that.
Yeah, honestly.
You look into it, but yeah, no, I say the same thing, or I say minal aidin wal faizin, which I think is actually Indonesian as well. It's not even Arabic. That saying, is it? Minal aidin.
In
wal
English,
faizin?
there we go. Forgive me, body and soul.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just asking for big forgiveness.
Forgiveness,
Yeah,
basically.
forgiveness.
What's the other one?
Minal aidin? Do you ever say that one?
Minal aidin is
Yeah.
wal faizin.
Yeah, is that Indo?
In English.
means,
What is it?
May we be among those who are worthy of celebration. Jesus,
Whoa.
this is long.
What?
May we be among those who are worthy of celebration and among those who are successful in this world and the hereafter.
But is that Arabic or is it Indo?
It's Arabic. Minal aidin
okay.
wal faizin.
Oh wait, I should change this. Anyway, oh yeah, and another thing, because I feel like we already said this, but a big thing that we do on Eid is we go to other people's houses and we just eat. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is the foods that we crave or we look forward to most when we go to these people's houses? I know you always say Tante Mia Satay Padang.
Yeah, man. I always look forward to that every.
And we're allowed to go to
every
people's houses
time.
this
Yes!
year!
Well, don't get too excited.
Why? No cap.
But you never know what's going to happen in the future.
Okay,
Yes,
inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Keep it together, New South Wales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate.
But yeah, no, what food do we... I feel like it's always opor. There's like lontong and opor and
Satay.
like satay, yeah. Satay Padang. That's pretty much it.
It's just everything.
It's always
really.
lontong, but lontong
Yeah,
is
lontong is like sticky. Our version of sticky rice that's been
Yeah.
wrapped in banana leaf.
It's so good during winter as well. Like
Yeah.
cold nights.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Tante Nani's house and she had. Have you seen lontong before it's been cut? So when it's made in the plastic bags and it's just
Yeah.
flat.
Oh yes, yeah.
Like some of Karina's mates came over and they're just like, "Is that cocaine?"
Oh my god!
I was like, "Oh my god, no! It's freaking sticky rice, freaking hell, mate." Oh jeez.
Cocaine.
Anyway, and I just wrote some last minute notes that I thought, shout out to 92.1 because that's who,
The radio.
that's who we like to listen to.
yeah.
This guy said he's gonna chuck it on in the
Oh,
office since he's the DJ. It was just and everyone's like, "What the heck is
For
this?"
those of you who don't know what the hell we're talking about, it's a call for prayer. I mean, call to break your fast.
Break your
really.
fast, yeah.
So
It's a radio station.
It's a radio station that broadcasts it, and
Hey, put us on your radio channel,
man, I
man.
remember
The chat fam on there.
We don't even need the radio station to notify us to break our fast.
But we still listen to
Yeah.
it. Like my
Still do it.
family still does it, yeah.
We'll hear it and be like, "Buka, buka."
Yeah. We have to wait until we hear the ding.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we can break it now. And then I also wrote things to note, okay, about people who are fasting. We may or may not. I told my mom about this. She's like, "Don't say that. We may or may not get really like bad breath because we're not
Oh,
eating."
don't remind me.
That's
Oh.
true.
Because we're not
I
eating
really
anything.
hate that.
And you know what? When I was thinking about it, that's such a weird thing. If you don't eat, you get bad breath.
At work, I just wear a mask anyway, so
Yeah.
that'll be deathly. For
Is it
me.
because we ate in the morning?
But then I brush my teeth.
No,
Well, doesn't
because
make-
like
oh.
food like kind of like just clears out the saliva that's building up in your mouth.
That's
so-
why like we can't even have chewing gum or a minty.
Yeah.
Because that's technically eating.
I'm actually gonna miss
It's
that.
I'm just gonna stay away slightly from people when
I think the
to
first day after Ramadan, I'm gonna have a chewing gum every day.
a what?
Chewing gum.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought you said
gonna
a drink.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me.
Wow.
Why do I say
So
that?
much for Ramadan,
I know.
mate.
And then I just said stomach sounds, but that one's obvious. Like
Yeah.
your
Wow, 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 wow.
stomach just makes some crazy ass sounds
Yeah,
during
man.
Ramadan. All right. Anyway, we'll end it there, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like that was chat, and it wasn't supposed to be chat. We were trying to be serious because Ramadan is a very special
Yeah.
time for all of us.
Yeah.
And it brings us together. It really does.
Well, we hope to see you at the Eid. Have a
Yeah,
catch
the
up, a
Eid.
quick 5-minute catch up, and then we won't see you again for another year.
Yeah, mate.
Exacts, yeah. Oh yeah, like what Lola was saying. Yeah. But yeah, we'll move on to Indo word / phrase of the day. I've made it Selamat Hari Raya. Mirza, what do you think that means?
Sounds familiar.
Selamat Hari Raya. Do you remember like those Indo
Oh
ads?
man, I miss it.
Yeah.
Welcome. I don't know.
No.
I don't
Do you know what Hari means? What about Selamat? You know Selamat. We say it every morning in the office. Well, not really. But...
Hello?
Mirza, are you joking? When bloody Simon comes over and says Selamat pagi, what is he saying to you?
Good morning?
Yeah, so what's... Oh, actually, that makes no sense. Good.
Salamat kind of means like. It's kind of you can't really translate it into a word. It's like
Good.
it's kind of like have
It's
a
kind
happy.
of like good, but yeah.
Like,
it's
have a
that.
happy,
Yeah,
like-
true.
Okay.
Enjoy.
yeah,
kind
or
of.
like an enjoy kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
So
or
had-
kind of welcome, like you know.
Yeah. But anyway, what does Selamat Hari Raya mean?
Slamat Hari Raya is like Eid,
Yeah.
so
Happy
Slamat-
Eid.
Oh, happy Eid.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is what it means. Yes.
What does Raya mean?
I have no idea. Raya.
The Disney movie?
Yeah, Raya the last and the
Raya.
last dragon, mate. Soraya.
Oh,
Selamat Hari Raya. Aduh.
Udah digemes tau nggak?
Aduh.
Salah gue. Salah.
Raya.
Great.
Why is everything great? Is everything great? But like, that makes no sense.
That's coincidence.
Oh my god.
If you guys haven't watched the
previous
episode, Mirza's episode about him asking us to translate grande,
Grande.
Everything means
it was
great.
a whole It was a whole confusing time. Oh my god. Saraya means great.
Yeah, apparently it means happy holidays when I put it in translate.
So it's happy holidays.
Selamat Hari Raya means happy
Because
holidays.
during Eid,
Like
it's
it's
holidays.
Holiday
Yeah.
is like a great day.
For Indonesia,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's weird. Sorry, I didn't even
Selamat
know
Hari
that.
Raya.
Great.
Happy Eid. Oh, Selamat Idul Fitri. Oh,
Oh iya Idul Fitri tau nggak? Idul Fitri
I thought
itu.
Hari Raya meant something. Anyway, yeah. All right, we'll end it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, Eid Mubarak because
Eid Mubarak.
We'll see you
Take your annual
at
leave
Eid.
off.
At Eid, happy Eid.
And for
Annual
those
leave.
who
I don't know
don't-
what's happening.
For those who
Yeah.
don't Ramadan, just leave
Ramadan.
us alone.
Ramadan.
Just Ramadan, mate. Just act like we've been eating the entire day.
yeah.
We'll get by.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget again to like and follow and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Instagram because that's where we're coolest.
Also to mention, we are taking a break.
Yes.
Yes, so we won't be posting anything.
Because we're gonna be celebrating.
Yeah.
Grr.
So
Yes.
won't be posting for another 2 weeks, and then I got my voice. I can't speak. You
Okay,
continue.
yeah. We'll be coming back in hopefully another 2 weeks after this. So
Yeah.
everyone enjoy their break.
Yeah.
I'm
cool.
Oya.
I'm Mala.
And I'm Miz.
Yay, we're the chat fam. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bloody hell, great. Jeez.
I know, why is everything great?
When it came up, I died.
Great. Like, what the heck?
Oh, the Raya.
It's like, I'm sick of this word, bro.
So great. So great. My name is so great.
So great.